Even before her birth, Surrey County Council judged Sara Sharif's home environment was one of risk. It applied for care orders for her older siblings, and when she was born, for Sara too. What might have been, what should have been a warning sign allowing agencies to protect her from danger became instead a prediction of a short life filled with abuse and suffering.
Hello, anyone in?
Sara's body was found in her abandoned family home in Woking in August 2023, after her father, Irfan, had called police from Pakistan, where he'd fled with Sara's stepmother and uncle. He'd beaten her to death.
You are suspected of her murder.
A murder that Surrey police today called one of the most shocking and tragic cases they'd ever investigated. The most glaring failures highlighted in today's Child Safeguarding Practice Review focus on the last months of Sara's life. In March 2023, Sara's school contacted social services owing to inconsistent explanations for recent absences, bruises on her face, and her changed demeanour. Social services didn't ask the police to make inquiries, and Sara's father lied to them about the cause of the bruising. The next month, her father removed her from school to be home educated, and the report finds she effectively disappeared from view. Despite being given the family's new address by the school, the homeschooling inclusion team attempted to visit the wrong address, and just a day later, Sara was killed at home by her father.
The review is clear that there isn't one single action which may have led to a different outcome for Sara. There were actions that could and should have been taken by this organisation, and they weren't, and for that I profoundly apologise.
Today's report says there was no single specific malfunction in the system. Instead, it catalogues years of missed opportunities. Sara was not separated from her parents at birth despite the initial care plan. Her mother did for a while take her away from her father when she fled his violence. But in 2019, Sharif and his new wife, Benash Batul, won custody of Sara in the family court. He began assaulting her almost immediately.
If half of schools were failing, government would act. Nearly half of children's services are inadequate, but nobody acts. This little girl's life matters more, means more, and must be the line in the sand for change now.
The report says Irfan Sharif was allowed simply to attend a domestic violence course without checks that it had changed his behaviour, and that Sara's sudden wearing of a hijab that concealed her injuries was never properly investigated.
I don't like the phrase learn the lessons because it's been used too many times by people in my job before. We are implementing what we have learned and we're getting on with the job of making our child protection system better.
Those responsible for Sara's death, her father, her stepmother, her uncle, are in prison. But today's report has only emphasised that she should never have been at their mercy.